We had a blast last week with Wallace here at Wallace's at the Greenhouse. I'm Dr. Joni Davis, owner of Davis Family Hearing. We have 4 offices, Newport Richey, Spring Hill, Crystal River, and the Villages. Right now we're in Homosassa at Wallace's. We made a delicious cranberry chutney last week, and this week we get to make my favorite, a bruschetta.
Bruschetta, what do you know bruschetta is?
Bread with stuff on it.
Done. See, done. We'll work on that. Done. Okay.
Great for the in-laws.
Let's make some bruschetta. This version of bruschetta is going to be a caprese, okay? Everyone knows a caprese is tomato, mozzarella, basil. Just those 3 things. Why? Because it looks exactly like the Italian flag. There you go. Done. Right?
I never thought of that.
Red,
You're
white,
right.
and green. There you go. Done. Okay. May I have my knife, please? It's right over there.
Sure can.
Thank you much. All right, real quickly. Being that this is going to be going on top of Crostini's, all right, Crostini's are going to be small. We have 2 options. Either we can just put everything in slices like this, layer it on, but then that's going to be quite the mouthful to go ahead and break, so let's try not to go ahead and do that. So what we'll do is we'll just dice everything. Make it easy. Let's just dice it. Let's marinate it. Earlier I said we use balsamic vinegar. For this particular dish, because I don't want that dark balsamic vinegar going ahead and turning everything brown inside the dish, we're going to use white balsamic vinegar instead. Easy. Okay? Same flavor, but white. Real quickly.
Is there any ripeness that you prefer for the tomato?
What degree of ripeness do I prefer? Depends on what I'm making. If I'm making bruschettas and so on, I still need a little bit more of a bite to it.
Yeah.
So
I was noticing, that's why I asked.
Yeah. If I'm doing a quick salad where I'm going to have those tomatoes right there at the moment, I'm going to use it as ripe as possible. Okay. Another thing too, suppose you got that, let's talk about that salad for a second. Cut yourself a couple wedges of tomatoes. Yeah, put them on top of a tray. Shingle them out very lightly on the salt, very lightly on the pepper, garlic, or anything else like that, and just let them sit there, okay? Just let them sit. What's going to happen is it's going to end up releasing some more of its tomato juice liquor all over the plate, and it just tastes really, really good. So basically what you're doing is you're giving the tomato a quick brine. Okay?
Gotcha.
Here. What we're going to do now is we're going to chiffonade.
We're going to what?
Chiffonade.
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 Does anybody know what that means?
Yes,
Okay.
we will be rolling these greens.
Okay.
So we take a piece off, put it out like that. You got it.
All right.
Yeah, all we're gonna do is
Okay.
make like pretty much a book out of them.
All right.
The little stems on like that.
Yeah, these stems are harmless. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're just gonna roll it like it's tobacco.
Oh, I see what we're doing now.
Real easy.
Okay. Sorry, you're always waiting on me.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I didn't like those little pieces. Sorry.
All right. I figured you just did it to move me along.
Let's back. Mozzarella now.
So, is it mozzarella or mozzarella? So, what is the? Explain this to me. 'Cause
I have
I've
no
heard
clue.
both. It's more fun to say mozzarella.
Great mozzarella.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mozzarella. Done. Done.
Perfect.
Easy. Let me get about 4 more inside there. Yeah.
Oh.
You got this. Look how even those are.
I have like a cheering section over here.
Okay, how about this? I'll let you finish this. Put some balsamic,
Okay.
some olive oil.
The white balsamic
Yep,
that
the
I'm
white
very
balsamic,
excited about.
the olive oil. If you'd like to put a little bit of the garlic infused oil,
Okay.
go for it inside there. Just make it taste good.
Wait, you're
You got
leaving
this.
me to do that?
You just said you would take over the show.
I'm not going to put a certain, I don't know how much to put in. I could totally ruin the whole thing.
It's a great point, okay? There is no way she can ruin this, and I'll tell you why. Even if we floated this whole entire thing inside there, by the time I come back, I'll just take it out and put it to the side, what we're going to use.
Oh, so I'm literally just throwing stuff in there. I tell you what.
Not too generously.
The audience is going to help me, right?
Oh, yeah.
The audience is very supportive.
Perfect.
They're old friends of mine by now because they were also here for the oysters. So we're gonna tell me when to
Thank you,
stop.
sir.
Let's play that game. Tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay.
So what?
Do you guys want? You guys are gonna be the ones eating this. So do you want a garlic clove in here? No. Just one. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do that. And then I haven't done any. That's a valid point. You can always add more.
How hard was that? You did
It was
awesome.
amazing. I'm totally making this for Christmas.
Really?
I really am.
Okay, have you tasted it yet?
No.
So in the islands, we have this thing where it's like, hey, you know what? You don't really taste food unless you've tasted the person's hand.
I'm just
So it's actually a compliment when someone comes to your restaurant in the island and says, man, I could taste your hand. It was great.
Okay.
It just means that you've actually put the mom's touch inside of it, that you've got the curing, the aspect where it's warming them up inside. So
Loving your food and it's caring. All right.
are you good? All right, what we're doing now is we're just letting all the flavors mesh, mold together. They're just marinating. I didn't put any pepper inside of there. And I did not put any salt in there either, except for the one little piece that
Wow.
I just put back in there. Yeah.
I just.
Believe it or not, we already have a minute amount of sodium inside of the cheese. We already have a very minuscule amount inside of tomatoes. Enjoy the produce for what it is, and you'll be fine. Okay, we are now going to make a secondary
You want
topping.
first. Okay. Do you want to just start with the
I'll
eggplant?
just start with the eggplant.
I have no
I'll just
clue
get
what
it
to do
done.
with this. I've never done anything with eggplant in my life. So,
Are you serious?
yep. I'm going to let you.
Wow, okay. All right, eggplant, real quick way. No, you're not cutting it the wrong way.
You get more of a spread.
Yeah, yeah. And by cutting it lengthwise, I can cut less times. Just a few less times. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, done. Oops, sorry. I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm just gonna jump ahead a little bit on a couple
Okay.
things real quick. So, done. I got my pan going hot, medium high on him. Now, to take out some of the bite, some of the tannins inside of these guys here, best thing to do is just salt and pepper them, or really just salt them and let them go ahead and sit. But if you are going to do that, sorry, Deb, we're not going to do that for this one, unfortunately. Okay.
Just trying to do something.
No problem. I got you. I threw it out. You picked it up. I'm like, yeah, and I just
trying
said
to
no.
actually
Okay.
be an assistant, yeah.
You're doing great. When they made your eggplant lasagna, what they probably did was cut them like this, a little smaller. Went ahead and they salted them, both sides, and they just put them inside of a colander. What that does, it actually extracts some of the bitterness and some of the liquid. All right, you leave it in there for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. The bitterness comes out. It's drawn out because of the salt. You rinse it off afterwards, and now you've got an eggplant that doesn't taste as bitter. And that's what most people do not like about eggplants, that little bitter bite, that bitter pepperiness behind it. Okay. In this case, we're not going to do that because of how we're going to be doing it. So, all right, zucchini. You could go ahead and use your squash. Either one of those would be fine. Sweet potatoes, yams. Those are all really, really good options. Anything fall-wise, butternut squash would actually work pretty well too. Okay.
It's impressive, your knife skills.
Well, thank you. Practice very hard daily, not to make sure I keep all my fingers. I really do.
It's important.
Oh, God, yes. Well, there's two things people don't trust.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm
Is
sorry.
that how you cut your peppers? Did you just see that? That was insane.
Okay, sorry.
Look at this thing. He just did that.
Sweet. Okay, now I know. Didn't think about that, guys. I'm sorry.
Huh?
No, I did not work at Benihana's, but that's funny. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's add a little bit of oil inside there.
Okay. Tell me when.
Go for it. You got it. 2 tablespoons. A little more. Done. Right there.
Okay.
All right. We immediately got smoke coming off. Let's turn it off for right time being.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Right now that's at the smoking point, which means it's about ready to go and catch on fire. We don't want that because if that happens, it'll burn the food. So immediately turn off the flame. We are good to go. Great. But guess what? Once we drop this in, it chills the whole entire pan down.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
It's totally,
half that amount.
This totally makes sense why this happened to me the other day in my kitchen.
Slowly.
Slowly.
It's kind of funny how I moved back.
I knew what was going to happen.
It was all instinct.
There's
Sorry.
half.
I'm so sorry. You got this. You got this.
I felt you move back. I can't. He doesn't even like my amounts. He said half, and he still had to do another one.
It just didn't feel right.
I understand.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
No, it's your
Okay.
kitchen.
Here's your salt and pepper. No, it's okay. Let's bring back up your flame again.
Well, so
Done.
thank you. Okay.
Okay. Really easy. Go ahead. You can salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yep.
All right. We're going left to right.
However you like. That's fine.
Trying to learn.
Yeah, you got it. In the meantime, I'll just
I
start
need-
cutting these up. Now,
Okay.
how they looking?
There.
Shake the pan just a little bit.
Shake it. Do you pick it up and
You can
shake
pick it. Yep. There you go. All right, let's add a little bit more oil inside there
Yeah,
real
it
quick.
does look a little dry.
Most fruits, easily 80% water volume. Look at that already. All right, your half
Look good.
was already up to here. So where's the half now?
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're doing really good on that. All right, done, easy. Let's go. Yeah, nice and toasty, let a little steam and everything else. Get a little bit more olive oil inside there, and then we're gonna come back for these guys next.
Gotcha.
Now, these guys generally have the same cooking time frame. Zucchini, squash, peppers.
Okay.
So I have no problem putting them in together at all.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, go for it. Salt and pepper at will. All right.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, and then when we're done, we're gonna put that inside here. We're actually gonna stick it inside the oven, give it about 5 minutes, put some cheese on top of it, and that's it. And then we just put whatever we need on top. And that will be, I'm sorry, that will be on our crostini. All right. That easy. I mean, yes, we talked a lot. Yes, we laughed a lot. But this really, if we had everything just set up, this would have been a 15-minute job maximum. And that's with you still having a beer.
Yeah.
These just came back from the oven.
Yes.
This was our roasted vegetable tapenade.
It looks
or
very
bruschetta fillet.
colorful and delicious.
Yeah, it does smell really good too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm loving all the
Saw
olive
that.
oil.
And that rosemary inside there too.
Yep.
Good, good.
It's
Okay.
delicious.
All right. All right. We're just gonna plate this real quickly.
Okay.
You want to get fancy? You just want to go like regular for home use?
You do you. Depends on how long fancy takes, because I always prefer fancy.
Here. Just follow my lead.
Okay.
Okay.
On the same plate or a different plate?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. We're just having fun right now. All right. In my own, this one is balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
What we did was we reduced those. Yeah, we just reduced that. And go ahead on that side. Do your look at that. She's a natural.
What do I have here in my hand?
All right, that one, we actually took some paprika and we took some oil and we let that sit overnight. Combined the two of them together. That's what gives that bright orange. Sometimes I'll use curry here at the restaurant. Sometimes I'll use turmeric at the restaurant and make a turmeric oil or a chive oil or a basil oil, depending on what dish we're going to go with for that week.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. This guy here is olive oil. We'll use him to top at the very, very end. We don't really need to use much because this guy's already got it in. This guy's already got it in. And the
These
crostinis already
have
have a
a
little bit on there. Okay.
How many crostinis per plate?
You know what? Let's just go with 2 crostinis.
2?
5 crostinis?
The audience says
Let's go with
5. Is there a particular way you want it to be pretty or just flat?
Let's try it.
What would you do?
Go ahead. I would do it
Just out of curiosity.
this way.
I don't know. The plating is the coolest part of
Done.
the whole thing, I think.
One on top of each other.
Okay.
Easy. Okay. Our tapenade.
Okay.
All I'd like you to do is just put a little bit top each little crostini, just like that.
How pretty that is. It's so colorful.
Quick and easy. Go for it.
Okay. On
And-
both.
Just on one side alone.
Just on one side?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I will come back with the other one, and this is going to be our mozzarella and tomato, the caprese.
See, here's where his skill is gonna show.
It's okay. Don't worry if there's a little bit of drippage on there. We're okay on that, guys.
It all tastes the same, right?
It's all going to be good. Now, for that chutney you really, really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
All
really
right.
like it.
All we're going to do, we're just going to put it right there on the side, like that. Done.
It's a really beautiful plate.
Thank you. It's good food.
Yes, it is.
It's good food. That's all we got to do. As long as you keep your food fresh, it's fine. Everything else will speak for itself. And here. Now, we're going to just add just a little bit of herbage.
What
This is
that?
arugula.
Arugula.
All right, it's got a little bit of a spice to it, like a little black pepper spice, if you want to call it that. Just
Adds a little freshness.
yeah, absolutely. You can sprinkle the chives on.
Okay.
All right.
She's done.
She's done.
How about she's done? That's more when you're cooking it, isn't it?
Yes.
This is more of a sprinkle.
You got it, don't worry. It was fun. Thank you.
Had a blast.
Guys, thanks again. This is Wallace at the Greenhouse. Be well.
Thanks for joining us.